This week I'm going to review Spider-Man 3. You can see the poster over there. I'll zoom in. Yeah, that's Spider-Man 3. You can tell because, oh no, that's my hair. Because there's a 3 there. So it's Spider-Man 3. Which means that it's the third film in the series. Yeah, I'm going to use, I know it's December, but I'm going to use this video to finish my theme that I've been doing. Sorry I wasn't there last week, but anyway. Yeah, so Spider-Man 3. This is when this film came out. I remember everyone, like, when I say everyone, I mean people on like forums and I guess just people in general really, like some of the people I know didn't like it, but yeah. Like lots of people didn't like it because they thought it was too crowded, it had too much going on. Maybe it was too focused on action instead of like the story and the characters. But I would disagree with that because yes, it has lots of action in it, and yes, it is a bit crowded, but I think it kind of works, kind of. Now, am I saying that this film is flawless? No, but what I am saying is that it's a good film and it doesn't deserve all the criticism that it gets because, like, I think the general consensus is that Spider-Man 1 is good, Spider-Man 2 is amazing, and Spider-Man 3 is a pile of dog poop. But this is not true at all because Spider-Man 3, when I first saw it, which was when it came out 3 years ago, I thought it was amazing. I just got an email. Yeah, I thought it was amazing, and you know, I said it was like my favourite Spider-Man film. But since then, I've kind of grown back into loving Spider-Man 2. So, yeah, but anyway, I'm going to stop talking about people hating it and actually talk about the film now, because this thing's already been going on for a minute. So, in this film, Peter Parker is, he's with Mary Jane, finally, and he's, you know, getting it on with her, and life's good. Just got another email. Jesus Christ, I'm popular today. Anyway, he's getting on with Mary Jane, you know, life's good, Spider-Man is loved by everyone. But then, of course, as it happens in every single film in the history of cinema, something has to go wrong. And this film has lots of problems for Spider-Man in it. Let me think. For starters, there's a villain. Well, here's one of the flaws of the film, or a thing that is considered a flaw. You've got Venom in it, and you got Sandman, and like, do they work well together? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like combining a PS3 controller with a textbook. It's kind of like random, and I don't see why. Like, those two villains obviously weren't chosen because they work well together. I mean, you know, I'd have thought picking a villain like Carnage would go better with like Venom, but I think the thing was the director wanted to do Sandman, and the studio wanted to do Venom because all the kids love him, so he was forced to do it. But yeah, whatever. So, having said that, I think both of the villains work well, although I think they work better like when they're on their own just against Spider-Man rather than the final scene, because like it was weird at the end of the film. Sandman's kind of just shoved over to the side, and I hate the way they conclude his story. It's really frustrating, and it's just kind of like, for me, it didn't make a lot of sense the way they concluded Sandman's story because it just doesn't make sense. Like a few things in the film. So why do I think the film's actually good? Because I think the fight scenes are probably the best in the entire franchise. They were amazing, I thought. And also, I thought the story was good because, like, Mary Jane and Peter Parker begin to kind of fall apart. Their relationship kind of disintegrates, and then I thought the way they ended that part of the story was quite good. And yeah, so is it a good conclusion to the franchise? Yes. Why do I keep asking questions to myself? I don't know. But yeah. You should definitely check this film out. It's if I had to rank the Spider-Man films, I'd probably put Spider-Man 2 first, and then the first one, and then Spider-Man 3. But like the first one and Spider-Man 3 kind of switch around a bit. I just can't choose because Spider-Man 3 is really good. It's just a bit jumbled up, it could have done with a bit more focus and direction. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I doubt it, but yeah, and see you next week. Bye.